I need to film this, but like, it is getting so frustrating because I have filmed this more than 10 times. 10 times. 10. I have a tendency to go and get the things that I want. For instance, my job. I wanted a specific job in a specific realm of public health in a specific country, and lo and behold, after 50 informational interviews, I finally found it and got it. This also applies to friendships. If I see an individual or meet an individual that I'm interested in becoming friends with, at one point or another, we will become great friends. But the problem is, it does not seem to translate well when I am attracted to said person. I kind of do know why. Here's an example. A couple of weeks ago, I went to a comedy show with my friend, but like we ended up being 5 minutes late to the venue, yet still managing to beat all of the comedians there. And so we went over to the bar where it was trivia night, which eventually became bingo night, which eventually became karaoke bingo night. And long story short of that description, it's a really fun place. You should always go to Auto Bar if you're ever in Baltimore. Anyways, I digress. I go to the bar and lo and behold, there is an individual who checks all of my boxes. He is attractive to the T. He has the look, he has the style, he has the hair. Heck, he even has the poor eyesight. But I have decided that based on previous experience, I will not go approach him. I will just admire from afar. But like, I lose all resolve of this by the time he starts singing at karaoke. I kid you not, he has the voice of an angel. He sounds like Frank Sinatra. And so suddenly, I am visibly shook at my table. I am trying to grasp onto anything that will help me, bring me down to earth, because I cannot even. Suddenly, I am filled with the Holy Spirit to go introduce myself, because I must. So once he's done singing, I go and cross this bar to go introduce myself with all of the confidence that I can muster, and I say, hello, I am Morella. No, I don't say that. I say, hi, my name is Morella. And then it kind of just, it all crumbles from there, guys. It all crumbles from there. I believe I was climbing up inside, and then at one point in the conversation I climbed out on the outside. I was literally standing like this at some point, but like at that point I knew it was time for me to go, and so I tried to end that conversation ASAP and get back to my table, trying to figure out how do I move on from this not successful attempt. But of course, that is not the end of our interactions. Of course, he leaves before I do, and so because I'm sitting by the exit, he has to pass by me, and so we say goodbye. But like, before he goes, I must give him my number. I give him my number under the pretense that I'm looking for a vocal coach because he's studying music education, and I think they go together. But like, for the past 2 weeks I've been talking about it as if it was a failed attempt, but it was brought to my attention that essentially I have been telling myself that I cannot flirt, but like, I am a pretty good individual. I think. I'd like to say that I'm a more or less quality human being. I have come to the realization after these 2 weeks of me just kicking myself from this interaction that I'm believing the stories I tell myself. And the story I've been telling myself for the past 2 weeks is that I will forever be alone. It should not be the story I should be telling. I should be telling the story of the lesson learned. Make sure your arms aren't crossed, because mollusks don't get dates. And last time I checked, I was not a mollusk. We must learn to keep our hands down, or like behind us, maybe. That's what I do when I sing, because I have horrible stage fright, guys. I have stage fright to the point where I'm shaking, and at one point that evening I was crying while singing Adele, but I got through it. I had lots of fun. Don't remember how I sounded, but I remember crying. I hope that you are well. I hope that you are gathering your bearings, as apparently Trump will be the president of the United States soon, and I may or may not attend the Women's March, depending on how bad my anxiety is. So, I will see you soon. Hopefully this is the last take of this particular vlog, because I am so annoyed with this. I hope that you're well. I think I've already said that. But I really do hope that you're well. Ta-ta for now.